Hello, I am leading a 2023 visioning workshop this week, and so I wanted to take a little time out of my outside time to talk about what visioning is and why I think it's such an incredible tool for folks that are trying to do big things in the world. So when I say visioning, part of what I'm talking about is allowing yourself to dream up what it is you'd really love and write a vision statement. You can also make a vision board, and that could be, a vision statement could look like a few bullet points. It could look like a few paragraphs, but essentially it's a written vision of what you would love your year, your business, your home, your relationships, etc. to look like. You can choose kind of what's most important for you, what's most up for you right now. And whether, there's kind of a spectrum, right? Usually there's those of us that are really good at dreaming and those of us that are really good at doing. And not a lot of people are really good at both, although some are. And no matter which side of the spectrum you're on, writing a vision statement can be really useful because it can help you pull stuff out of your brain and start to make it real, but in a small, manageable way. Because usually, we have these amazing ideas in the shower, and then we go to start to make them real, and then we realize, oh, this is going to take way more work than I thought. It's going to be way more complicated. And so then a lot of us get discouraged and we give up, or we just think like, oh, this dream isn't possible. But if you actually take the time to write it down, that's a baby step towards making it real. And then you can take your vision statement out into the world and you can say, okay, world, is this vision statement possible? And what I have seen again and again in coaching folks over almost 8 years now is that when folks go out into the world with their visions, they find out that they're possible, or that most of it is possible. Whether that's finding a new job, finding a new place to live, finding a romantic relationship, launching a project. And I've seen it with organizations too. So dreaming is this really, really important first step in creating anything new or big or important. And having a vision statement can be really useful in helping you focus your attention. It can also be really useful when you're trying to make decisions about, like, should you take this job? Should you move? Should you date this person? Should you marry this person? Because you can hold up any possibilities or opportunities that are presented to you. You can hold them up against the vision and say, okay, does this match the vision? Yes or no? And then it takes so much of the guesswork out of it. Or you can say, oh, this meets 75% of the vision. Am I okay with that? And I cannot emphasize enough how much ease it brings to the process of being alive and the process of making decisions as a human. So if that's at all intriguing to you, I'd love to talk to you more about visions. I use a particular visioning process where we consult not just the mind, but also the intuition and the body. And sometimes, and we're consulting them about what you long for, about what you really want, but also about what you really need. To make what you want happen. And so it's a pretty sweet process, and sometimes people get kind of seemingly conflicting information, and it can be really sweet to be in community and to have conversations about what's coming up, so that it can help you get really clear on both what you want, what you need, and what the different parts of you are wanting and needing, and how to integrate that into something that can support you in having a life that you really love. So please reach out to me. Let's chat about it. Come to the workshop. Send me an email. Let's vision.